Hello my darlings and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a special guest.
Hello.
This is my daughter Sarah and her sister is chilling in the other room. She didn't want to join us. I am going to be putting some claws on my daughter and her request. And so I said, okay, well then sit down and record with me because I'm behind on videos per usual. You guys know this. So yeah, I'm gonna chit chat with you guys while I do her nails. And yeah, do you know what color you want to do?
Yeah, black in the crackle.
That's right. Okay, so first of all, I did not get to do the Texas trip with my friend. So basically what had happened was, okay, so originally Friday morning I would have been driving to Texas, right? So, and I keep looking here, you guys, I'm sorry, it's over there, my bad. So I originally was going to be driving to Texas Friday morning, taking our Prius, and then driving, my friend and I were going to take the trip and we're going to go down to Texas. We're going to stay at my mom's. I've already said this in another previous video, but that ended up getting canceled because my friend got sick. So I know I updated that in one of my last videos. Where's the little chingadera, the little metal chingadera that I was using?
It's right there. It's right in there.
Where? That's the wood one.
No. It's right there.
Oh, what about a snake?
It'll be.
All right. So we decided that my husband was going to come with me and we were going to drive down and meet their mom halfway and, you know, pick them up. I think it's like halfway point is like, what is it? Like, the halfway point is like Lafayette or something like that. And then we drive a little bit further to meet them. So like our travel is a little bit further than theirs. Just because there's a truck stop right there that's like the perfect meeting spot. So Friday I had to run some errands. I was heading over to Dirt Cheap to get some stuff for, let your hand loose, okay. I was heading over there to get some stuff. Car started acting funny. And I was like, oh no. And so it was right around the time that he was getting off work, and it was right around the corner from where he works. So I texted him and said, hey, the car is acting funny. Hey, we have one fingernail done. I just like, we have one nail done. So anyway, so I texted him, I'm like, hey, come by Dirt Cheap and maybe take the car around the block and see what's going on because, you know, I don't know what's going on. I should have thought to check like the battery, but it was chugging. So I was a little concerned. I didn't know what was going on. So he comes over, he brings me his company car and he's like, you know, he just goes ahead and takes the car home and he's glad that he did take it home because it died on him like twice or something like that. But it was the battery. Originally when we got this car, the big battery was refurbished, and if you don't know anything about Priuses, they have like they have a big giant battery and then they have a smaller normal like battery that's in every car. The big battery has a bunch of these little modules in the battery. I keep looking here, I'm so sorry. You guys are over here. And each of those little modules can go bad, and my father-in-law has an extra battery that had a whole bunch of modules that were like brand new in there. So basically we've been kind of cannibalizing that battery to fix, you know, our battery. And so I think like 2 cells were messed up in the first time or whatever, and this time there were 2 new ones messed up again. And so if one of the modules isn't holding a charge, it throws the whole thing out of whack. So we're like, oh, it's an easy fix, we know how to fix it, no big deal. So I'm glad that he left me with the company car, but on my way home, it was horrible. I saw something on the side of the road and I slowed down because I didn't know, you know, what the hell it was. Basically, it's not quite dark yet, you know, it's still kind of, you can still see what's going on and have the lights on yet, but you could still, it's like starting to get dark. And I noticed it was a cat. Well, it was just like chilling on the side of the road, eating some garbage or whatever, and decided at the very last minute as I was passing to run out in front of me. So
R.I.P. the cat.
R.I.P. the cat for sure. Unfortunately, I hit the cat in the company car on the way home. Didn't mess the car up. I cried all the way home. I wasn't far from home, but I do live out in the middle of nowhere, and yeah, I felt horrible. I still feel horrible, and this happened last Friday, and I'm like, I am such an animal person, and it just like, it literally killed me. It literally killed me. So that was, let's see, that was Friday. And we didn't get a chance to fix the Prius until Sunday because we were going to be driving all day on Saturday. So we got permission to use the company car to drive halfway to pick up the kids, and that was Saturday. Well, come Sunday, he had to do a brake job on a family member's car, and he ended up throwing out his back on like the left or right side. I don't remember. He just like tweaked it or whatever. He didn't like throw it out, but he like tweaked his back. That was Sunday. So then Sunday evening, he started working on the Prius because he knew exactly what was wrong with it. So he just figured he would go ahead and start working on it and get a head start. Started working on that and pulled his back again on the other side, and just got really frustrated with it. He was able to get the module changed. Then he got an error code, and the error code basically could have been one of like 70 things. And so it had like a laundry list of items that it could have been. And I had to go back to work on Tuesday. He had to go back to work on Tuesday as well. And so it was like one of those things where it was like, what do we do? We're kind of like, I can't take the company car to work, like it's not gonna work. So he ended up getting really frustrated with the car, and so then he just decided that he was done with working on the Prius. He was like, I'm not gonna do this. He's like, it's just gonna be one thing after another, and I've got to deal with, you know, he just had to deal with too much stuff at that point. He was getting more and more upset. So the more he started thinking about it, the more he was like, you know, we're gonna be traveling, because now that they're here, they're going to be here through the whole month of July. And so we're going to be going to Mobile. We're going to be going to Pensacola. We're going to be going down to New Orleans. And then we've got to travel to get them home or to meet them halfway again and everything. So it's like, you know, we needed something reliable, and he can't borrow the company car. And he also needed more time to fix the Prius, because we are going to fix the Prius. The more that he was sitting there getting irritated about the fact that his back hurts and that he can't figure out what this code means. And so by the time that he figured, I'm going to be putting out so much money to try and figure out what might be wrong, he's like, I might as well just get a new car. So we got a new car.
Oh yeah.
So we ended up getting a 2013 Prius V. He found a dealership, and he actually found the car that we have wanted. So he's like, no, we don't need a car note. And then he's like, then he calls the dealership and he talks to the guy, and he's like, look, here's the situation, you know, here's what my credit is, and here's what, you know, I make, and, you know, just basically gave him the whole spiel. So the guy was like, okay, well, come on in. Recently, my husband did get a raise and did get a bonus. So, you know, we've been able to fix our fence. We've been able to take care of some things, and, you know, he's got this extra little bit of income coming in, and now that I'm working too, it just makes things a little easier. It's like, okay, we really do need something reliable. So he texts me and he says, call me ASAP. Well, you have to understand, when you text someone with anxiety, call me ASAP, what do you think goes through their head? Like, I was immediately, and I had gone to Walmart grocery pickup with my youngest, and we were actually like less than 5 minutes away from the house whenever he texts me and said, call me ASAP. I call him and I say, what's wrong? Those are my words. Like, I don't say, hey baby, what's going on? I say, what's wrong? He's like, hey baby, and I'm just like like, what's going on? And so he's like, oh, I just wanted to see how far away you were. I was like, so you ASAP'd me? Oh, because we're gonna go look at a car. I was like, we're gonna what? So long story short, we go look at this car, and 2 hours later we drove home in it. So we got a new car. It's a 2013. It has 104,000 miles on it. It smells like a new car. I mean, it's nice. We got exactly what we wanted, the price we wanted, the payment we wanted, and it was like the smoothest transaction ever. We didn't have to put any money down. We didn't have to trade anything in. Of course, that would have helped. And it's so pretty too. So I will insert the footage, and we will see you guys in a little bit. So like, the car breaks down. I run over a cat. Our dishwasher had gone out the week before, so luckily we got a replacement, but it's like a top one, and ours was a front one, and so it doesn't fit underneath our cabinet, so it's like sticking out. But we have one, so it's good. What else happened? I mean, it's like one thing after another, and then this week, our air conditioner decided to be stupid. So thankfully our family members have extra window units, so now we have a window unit in the living room and a window unit in the girls' room, so they're not dying, because it is the furthest away from the air conditioned unit, and it's starting to freeze up on us. So we think we just need to get it serviced, and maybe like, you know, the Freon is out. And my hair is already faded from the last video that you guys saw. It was silver, now it is bleached blonde. And yeah, so we got a new car.
Oh yeah.
So we've just been hanging out and playing games, and it's kind of funny because a couple videos ago I made my goal video, and I will link that right there so you guys can check it out, that I can like take a couple things off that list because we got the Prius V. No, I'm not part of the Sephora squad, but I do work at Sephora, and things are going good. Things are going good. And then all of a sudden all this stuff happens. We're going to be going to the water park this week. We're going to be going to Mobile, Alabama to go see the USS Alabama. What else are we doing? We're going to go to Pensacola. We're going to go to, I guess it's like the naval base or something in Pensacola. I forget. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go to the water park. I already said that, but I can't wait. I'm so excited about that. And then the next weekend y'all leave. R.I.P. So anyway, guys, if this is the first video that you are seeing of me, and well, this is the first video that you're seeing of my daughter, welcome, and I would love for you to be a part of the Darling Makeup family. Please hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I hope that you're doing well, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Say bye.
Bye.
No, aren't I?
Yes.
Hey, my darling. Wait, what's my intro? I don't even know my intro anymore. What is all... God, you shed like a dog. Okay. You're in my space.
Yeah, well, you wanted me in the shot.
This is all we gotta talk about right here, okay? And then I'm gonna, you know, do nails.
Okay.